Hi, my name's Patricia Piccinini and this is my work, The Stags. I made it in 2009. It's about how technology is becoming increasingly natural to us. And it's this contemporary condition that has allowed me to imagine a life cycle for machines which is closer to animals than it is to something more artificial. And that's why you can see that these Vespers have sort of taken the form of two deers. And these two deers are actually dueling. My first inspiration came from looking at mods in the 60s and how they embellished their Vespers. And they had mirrors and ornamental paintwork, illustration. And I just thought, wow, they're so beautiful. And they went in herds together. And these mirrors to me kind of look like antlers. That's where the idea germinated from, seeing them as kind of herd of wild deer. I put two in this sculpture because I wanted them to be interacting so that they would have a kind of personality of their own, so we could empathize with them. In this situation, one is dominant and one is subservient, like one towers over a cowering one underneath. And that's interesting for me because it suggests that technology could be autonomous. And in this situation, there could be a fight or a duel. And for somebody like me that grew up demonstrating against the bomb and the idea that technology just could go off by itself and not be controlled by us, it's all about control. Our definition of natural is something that we can't control, but that we'd like to control. Whereas our definition of technology is something that we can control. But in a situation like this, it's obvious that we can't control technology because they're doing their own thing and they're operating without us. And in some ways that's quite confronting for us. That's the stuff of 2001, Space Odyssey, where HAL ejects the human. So I think that idea is very challenging, but in this situation it's sort of couched in a kind of symbolic way, in a way that we can connect to, but in an emotional way, but it's not actually the situation. The other reason why I'm so interested in making these works is that I'm actually just interested in the forms. I'm actually interested in the media. I'm actually interested in automotive culture. And I just love being part of it and creating something in that area because I just love the surfaces. I love the colours and the leather, the textures. It's quite nice that this work is in the National Gallery of Australia because I grew up in this gallery. It's a good feeling to see them here in amongst all my favourite works that in some ways punctuated my childhood.